Hello, hello. Right, okay, I'm Alex McLintock. I've been a software developer basically longer than Java has been around. Thank you very much for reminding me of that fact. I also became a data engineer, and for the last 10 years or so, I've been designing scalable analytic systems, otherwise known as big data systems. And I've also worked for an enterprise data platform company, but I'm not going to name them because this is not a sales pitch. Right. If 5 minutes is too long for you, here's a summary of my talk. So if you feel free to leave, or come back, just wait for everybody else's talk. You need a data platform unless you're really, really small. So I'd like everybody to raise your hand if you've ever done one of these things. Have you ever prepared data for a machine learning problem, a training thing? Have you ever helped out a data scientist with their data? Have you ever interacted with a data warehouse? Have you ever put data into a data lake or a data lakehouse? Have you ever done a report? Have you ever done a data pipeline? So thank you very much. I think that was most of you. So you're in the right place. What we talk about here is typically analytics rather than operational databases. An application using a database typically doesn't need a data platform by itself, but the rest of the company will do. Okay. You are probably all very good software developers, and there's 40 odd 50 people in the room, and you probably have 100 ways of doing a data pipeline. You also probably have 150 ways of building a data platform. Beware of doing everything yourself. Beware of doing all the things in just your favorite way of doing it. Try and get consensus. The reason why I am pushing a data platform is to make you think about the non-functional requirements. So the two main ones I'm coming up with here are observability and maintainability. Do you know what's going on in the platform in production? And do you know, can you actually make changes to the system? Can you actually do all the things that you need to do without actually having to go back to whoever did it 6 months ago? Now, of course, this conference is named the AI oh, no, it's not. Well, every presentation has to mention AI, and typically if you are generating data for some sort of machine learning training application, or even generating data for a RAG database, or storing some sort of vector database or something like that, you can do it manually, but you almost certainly want to have it automated, and a data platform can help you with that. Something else you probably don't want to think about is data governance. If you are doing a report, you typically don't want to worry about whether the user has permission to access particular fields or not. You just want the platform to deal with it. And these are typical things that you might need to get a platform to worry about so you don't have to. Audits, logging, are you recording enough information that if a security problem happens, then you'll be able to figure out what went wrong? If you're looking at a particular data field, can you tell who was actually responsible for that data? Where did it come from? Left to themselves, departments typically create data silos that nobody else can read. And one of the best ways of trying to break down these data silos is by using a data catalog that lists the data available to you. A good data platform will hopefully supply that data catalog and help you either enter the data manually or go out and actually look for the data itself. What this has all been leading to, I don't know what my time's like, is data mesh and data products. So the IT department, you guys, have typically been the bottleneck in a lot of these sort of business information type systems. And the way that we seem to be coping with that nowadays is by creating a data mesh, which is a logical structure rather than a technical structure. And what you do is you create separate teams that are focused on a particular business domain, and they are typically a business person or one or more business people, data people and technical people, and they all look after a certain set of data products, whether that's tables or a REST API or a particular type of report. And you can have several of these in the company. Now, a good data platform will help launch the appropriate, that's 5 minutes remaining. That's, okay, thank you. Sorry for talking. So a good data platform will help you launch the appropriate cloud hardware so that the business, your data product team doesn't have to worry about interfering with other people in the company. And this, having multiple teams will hopefully relieve that IT department bottleneck. So, this is my conclusion, takeaway. Yes, okay, if all you're doing is one application and one database, yeah, you can get away without a data platform. But in reality, almost every single organization will have lots of applications, lots of databases, and they need to merge them together to learn stuff from them. You can do it in public clouds. You know what the big companies are. You can use their software. You can use your own. You can deploy stuff to Kubernetes and run it pretty much wherever you like. You can buy data platforms that are suitable for you, or you can build your own. I don't recommend building your own because it's possibly a bit of a poor use of your time, but you can do it. Those are all valid deployment choices. But if I leave you with one thing, it's the big picture. You might get given a JIRA task saying, build a report, build a dashboard, build this data feed. And your business person may be saying, please do this as fast as possible. But that's not the whole thing. You've got to remember that actually there'll be another report and another data feed and another data science person with a new problem coming along later on. So what you want to be doing is making sure that it's easy to carry on doing those things for the long term. Thank you very much. I've been Alex McLintock. I did have ask questions, but I don't have time, so please. Oh, we do. One question. Does anybody have a question for me, please? You're all very polite. Normally, I'm the person who asks the first question, so I'm not going to ask my own question. Thank you very much.